This group of 48 nucs is the last group of nucs to be sold this season. They're 3 weeks old today. We made them up 3 weeks ago, introduced a queen. Normally we like to sell nucs right at 3 weeks old because the brood that is being produced from the queen we introduced has not quite started to hatch yet. Once her own brood starts to hatch, these things will explode and swarm on us. So because we have to wait 1 more week on this particular batch, we're going to take a frame of brood out and we're going to slip a drawn comb down the center, give them another jar of food, see if we can buy 1 more week. Out of 48, I see there are 3 that didn't take. When Seth and John were here a week ago, they checked them all for queen acceptance, and there were 3 that did not take. I can tell by the lids upside down on 3. If we have an issue with a nuc, we just turn the lid upside down and we know not to take it and sell it until we get a chance to recheck it. These nucs are full of bees. There's no way they'd wait 1 more week if we didn't do something to them. And we're going to do that today. And then of course we'll probably check them right before we sell them next weekend too. So, you ready to go, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Let's get it going. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. All right, this will just take a few minutes. Okay, so Jesse's going through this nuc and he found an egg in a potential queen cell cup. So he's going to have to go through the whole nuc and make sure we clean out all those cups, potential cells, make sure they won't swarm in the next week. And then we'll have to do it again next week. We try to sell really strong nucs. Some people think that's a mistake. I just like people to feel like they're getting a good deal. And because we do it that way, we have to watch closely for swarming problems. And we also caution the customer when they put them in their larger box to watch for queen cups and potential future queen cells. I think people are happy to get nucs like these. I know I would be.
Nice frame of brood.
Nice frame of brood, and this thing's loaded. It's got more brood than it's got food. What you got, John?
You're looking all right.
You got a good one too. Jesse found an egg in a queen cell cup, so we're gonna have to look closely, watch closely for issues.
Yes, sir.
If we miss an egg in a cup, they could swarm before we get back here next week.
Okay, all right. Yeah, they hide. Good things. That is what you look up in the dictionary and find as a slab of brood.
Yeah, all of these nucs look like that. These particular nucs are made with queens from John Knox, a friend of mine down in North Florida. Some nucs are made with queens from Chris Warner. These particular ones are from John Knox. These queens are doing a really good job. Let's take the bees with the brood. By next week, this is going to be too many bees.
Okay.
It's nuc sales day. We sell nucs every Saturday through the month of April. Last weekend it was pretty cool and we could just screen the entrance, put some screens on these holes where the caps are, and they were good to go. But this week it's supposed to be near 80 degrees, so we're putting these screens up above where the bees can kind of cluster and get lots of air. Screen the entrances. Of course they got these. Would you pick one of these up so we can look at the bottom? I'm going to show the screen on the bottom too. Yeah, got this hole in the bottom with a screen, so they're getting plenty of ventilation. Some of these are going to get stuck in the trunks of cars and back of cars, so we need to make sure they're really well ventilated. Got a big gap here between the lid and the screen. Overheating is the worst problem with a good strong nuc. You'd be amazed what people do with them. Sometimes they'll stop and have breakfast, leave them in the trunk of their car, and wonder why the bees died. As you can see, these are pretty strong nucs, so you gotta be careful. Those are all done.
Okay.
Let's look at that. Hold on. That's a nice package right there. That won't come apart in a car if it falls over.
Yeah, it could. Yeah,
gets
you could
dropped or
drop
something
this and
like
it
that.
wouldn't-
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
It's
looks good. There you go, John.
Cool.
Two down and a whole bunch to go. Morning, Tara.
Good morning, Bob.
So you just got the news that Molly's not coming because her daughter's sick.
Mm-hmm.
And you just got the news that Sisha's not coming because her dog is sick.
Yes.
And it's just me and you. And when I open this door, a ton of people are going to flood in here. So
We got this.
we got this. I like that. That's a good attitude. I like
We
that.
do. We got this.
So it's going to be a crazy day.
It's going to be a hard day, but it'll be good.
All right. Thank you. These folks are from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Getting 25.